Welcome to today's class. Today we're going to discuss the Hatsurei Ho, which is a beautiful method for generating greater amounts of spiritual energy. And it seems to have originated in Tendai Buddhism with links to purification rituals. It's been used also in the Hatsurei Ho system as well. So this is a very simple, I'll call it meditation type practice, but this spiritual practice is about connecting one to their greater points of energy. And when we understand that it literally means to generate greater amounts of spiritual energy, it becomes important with how we then apply it to what they wanted as a daily practice or an occasional practice. This is entirely up to you. There are very specific seating positions for you to undertake for this, and we're not going to physically demonstrate them all. We're going to simply explain them to you. So the most popular method is called the Sizeof Position, and Seiza or Seiza, however you want to pronounce it, and it is where you are on your legs, so where the shins and the feet, tops of the feet touch the ground, in fact, or your mat, and your knees, and you're sitting up on your knees. So knees there, and your buttocks can touch the heels of your feet, or they have beautiful blocks. There's meditation block, but you can also use yoga blocks. And you put it underneath your buttocks, and it allows you to prop up, because this practice is recommended for 10 to 15 minutes a day. And in Tendai Buddhism, not just for the Buddhist monks, but for those in great practice, they can stay like this for hours. My legs and my knees won't allow me, regardless of how much energy work I do on them. However, a good 10-15 minute practice is nice. It's pretty comfortable. Obviously, when we were younger as children, we could sit on our legs, no problem, be there for hours. There wasn't an issue. So now let's get back to it. So the whole idea of the techniques used around this in conjunction with other practices that you may want to use, bringing about your connection, bringing about the calming of the mind, allowing the mind to go into the heart. It's a very important part of the practice. Breath work, which is also very important. And allowing us to utilize this while we are in a controlled position. Now, for today's purposes, I'm going to be seated here. It is important that the spine stays nice and straight. For myself personally, ears over shoulders over hips, because I'm seated in a chair. My feet placed firmly on the ground, and so I'm just with a nice 90-degree angle in my chair as I'm seated here. You can sit back if you wish in your chair to support your back should you wish. It's unnecessary for me. I find this position, seated on the edge of the chair, I'm able to keep my focus a whole lot more. And remember that if you seat back, you may be inclined to slouch. It's not good. Keep your spine nice and straight. And so you can imagine yourself, remember the power of the mind is exactly that, the power of your mind, your conscious creation. And you could see yourself seated there on your legs in that position. Or if you're feeling comfortable, go ahead and try it now and see how that feels for you. Because you want to be able to rest down. So if you don't have a block to sit on, remember, your buttocks is going to be on your legs. Now, once I'm in this particular position, I don't need to do anything else. You're going to put a smile on that face. Smiling energy is very powerful. It releases positive endorphins in the body. That smiling energy reverberates throughout your energetic field into your bioelectric field. Smiling energy, folks. So put a smile on your face. It can be a nice soft smile. Think about something happy, so that way it doesn't feel like it's a stressed or fake smile. But if you can't, put the smile on anyway. And now as we smile, and we're going to begin to breathe. You can breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We want this to just this nice exchange of energy in through the nose, out through the mouth, and again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just in those 3 breaths, you should already feel a calming. And now as you sit and you concentrate, and we're going to unify the mind and the body. And you can close your eyes. We recommend closing your eyes. The Seiza literally means to sit still. So it's about you and your stillness and your breath. And allowing the mind, setting the intention as well as bringing it to your focus, your conscious focus, the mind, unifying with the body. Just that is a very powerful practice. Now, as we bring our hands in gassho, prayer pose, with the objective to gather and concentrate the energy. We're concentrating it from the heart into the palms of the hands, holding those hands together without using force, just gentle. Relaxing the shoulders, drop those shoulders. So we're going to go through a mind purification method as we do this to help really unify that mind and body. As a great sky in clear light green, I wish my heart would be as vast. Breathe in, breathe out. As a great sky in clear light green, I wish my heart would be as vast. It's also an opportunity to practice the secret art of living happiness, the miraculous medicine of all diseases. Just for today, do not anger. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, be filled with gratitude. Just for today, devote yourself to your work. Just for today, be kind to people. Every morning and every evening, join your hands in prayer and pray these words to your heart. Chant these words with your mouth. Breathe that in. And clasp your hands. And you bring your head down, you bow. You're still focused on the breath. You're focused on the mind and the body and its unity. You're focused on the culminating of all that beautiful energy you've put into your hands. They're powerful hands now, filled with universal life force energy. And now we take our hands and we place them on our chest, on our heart center. And if you feel guided to, you may place one on your heart center and one on your center of power in your belly. Just breathe. And relax. Smile. And I'm remembering that this process, staying in that moment, staying in that breath, staying in these positions, do them for several minutes, up to 10, 15 minutes in a day. hope you feel better. I hope you feel a calm within you. In the next class, we're going to talk about breath work, very important, and meditation practices, so that we can make the absolute connection as to why these are so important and why we do breath work, why we focus on that breath. I thank you so much for joining us.